Hello and welcome to Climbing Daily. On today's show we're spending time with climbing photographer Lena Drapella. Now she's taken some amazing indoor and outdoor climbing photos and we thought it would be a great opportunity to learn how to do it for ourselves. So we met up with her at Yonder climbing wall for a bit of a masterclass.
Hi, I'm Lena and I'm a professional photographer, and today we're here at Yonder in North London where I'm going to be talking through how to shoot in an indoor scenario and during the competitions. So I would walk into the climbing wall, I'd have a look around whether there is like a first floor, second floor, whether you can top out on the boulder problems, whether I can shoot from the ground only, or is there a chance that I can get on the top. Both are equally important, but obviously if there is a gym that you have an access to going from the top of the boulders, it makes it much easier because you've got the variety, you can do way more stuff. After that, any angles that could be of interest, so anything that stands out, like here was the cave or any prow, something that's got the background to it as well. So you're looking for this more depth into the photo, like make sure that you've got a bit more in there than just the climber itself, actually make it a bit more interesting. So first when I walked into the cave, all you can see is the contrast in between the light and the shade, and that was the first thing that I thought I'd like to shoot there. So it's a great place for shooting silhouette because you get this bright light and behind the cave and then this dark stuff and close by, so you can get the climber still in the cave and get him climbing, or like having the silhouette of him climbing, and then have the bright light behind, which looks just really good. Like everyone loves the silhouette shot, so it's kind of like a typical shot that people get on outdoors in a cave or something like this, but you can do it indoors as well. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Keep it on. No, go back to where you were a moment ago. Yeah, but legs on, but not that far. Yeah, there. So that was good, because this one's like the moment where you like literally were just about to tap. So I like this one, but maybe like kind of looks like just in the moment. So with the prow, is kind of what I said at the beginning, it's looking for those layers and the depth of field. So I want the climber, but I also want something behind him, like a background that's not necessarily super close to something a little bit more spread out, so you get this depth of field. Then also, that was the dyno as well, so you get this dynamic movement of a climber, but then just the surroundings more than anything. It's just the layers. So swapping to a wide angle was a decision that I made on the spot. I didn't actually do any test shots with it before, so I kind of thought it will work well when I saw the climber in the place. So I'd like to take a shot where I'm going to be a little bit closer to you. So I've got wide angle, so it'll be like a full body. I'll still see you climbing, so it's not like face or anything, not any close-ups, but I will be a little bit closer. The boulder problem itself was quite dynamic and I wanted to get it in the shot as well. And I thought with the wide angle, you know, it kind of deforms the body a little bit. When you get close, you've got like those long limbs, like lanky stuff, but it actually looks quite good. People tend to like those photos with like dynamic shapes in it and slightly deformed limbs, which sounds really wrong, but actually that's what it is. So the difference with shooting from above is what you kind of rarely get in climbing is face. You get people climbing, people's expressions, and that's something that's actually quite hard to get in most scenarios. Like most of the climbing walls don't have the access to the top, or if you're shooting from ropes, so if I was to shoot outdoors, most of the time I shoot from the rope, and to get this angle of people's expressions, their feelings, the emotions of when they climb, because that's the best part, they can't really pretend. So you get the real scenes. In this facility you can top out, so you're looking for the model, the subject itself, more than the actual surroundings, I'd say. It's good if you still have a bit of space in it. You still want to keep the space in a photo rather than just focusing straight away on someone's face, but that's what you can get. And also when people watch for the photos, that's generally the first thing they see. They like their eyes generally go straight away for a person's face. If you're shooting comp, like as I said, light is the first thing. Light's the key. You don't have this privilege of setting up your own stuff and directing people, kind of like I did today a little bit. Like there is no way of being like, oh, could you just move your hand a little bit, move your leg, or do something differently, or look at me or something. Like on a comp, you just go with what's there. You go with people, and you try to not be really too pushy, or actually it's the opposite. You try to be out of the way as much as possible. Like they're there to compete. You're there to document it, but you're not the main person. So if you want to up your photo game, I would say, first of all, shoot as much as possible. Shoot anyone that you can. Just go with your camera and do as much as you can, because like you get the experience from doing that, and then first of all you'll see whether you actually like it, whether it brings you joy, whether it's fun or not, or whether you just get bored of it. And that's it. Probably just go out as much as possible and shoot with your mates and ask them to do stuff that they wouldn't do otherwise. Maybe. Later on, if you do get a decent camera, one big advice is shoot in RAW, so you can edit it better, and yeah, probably it.
Thanks for that, Lena. If you want to follow her, I put links for her social media and website in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.